everyone, welcome to Public Webinars by Frappe. It's another Tuesday and another webinar with a very refreshing topic. We are back. So today we have Satish Aralkar with us, who is an ERP consultant with over 20 plus years in SAP and then 7 years in ERPNext. So, hi Satish, how are you?
Hi, Babita. Thank you
Where
for
are you
being
right
here.
now? Yeah, where are you right now? Like, are
I'm
you put
based
up?
out of Pune right now.
Oh, in Pune, right? It's like, how's
Yeah,
the weather there?
it's very good, pleasant weather
But,
today.
like, is it rainy or is it all monsoon?
Yeah,
Is it monsoon or sunny?
it's sunny.
It's sunny. Lucky for you, it's always raining in Mumbai. So, guys, we are having this session today with Satish. I think this is the very first time that Satish is taking a session, a webinar on ERPNext. Satish is an ERPNext consultant at Vedarth, and Vedarth is our official Frappe partner. And they are known for delivering, tailored ERPNext solution for manufacturing businesses, and they have become a go-to name in over a span of 20 years now. So their ERPNext implementations are, built to scale and perform. And today, Satish is going to take a webinar on the challenges that you face when you move from one ERP solutions to another. For this webinar, it is going to be from SAP to ERPNext. So, what all are the differences, and how do you, bridge those gap and bridge the functional and technical gaps and plan a smooth migration. So, Satish is going to take a webinar on this particular topic. So, Satish, over to you. Let our audience know what all they'll be expecting and what is the agenda for this particular session. And please go on and introduce yourself. Meanwhile, I'll enable the chat for everyone. So if you have any questions, everyone, please drop it in the chat box. Satish will take it up.
All right. Today's topic is migrating from SAP ECC to ERPNext, and this is a very interesting and I will say that it is moving from SAP ECC. SAP ECC is SAP's very robust ERP, and it is implemented widely worldwide. It is implemented, and this is robust ERP for enterprise as well as SME sectors. And SAP has come up with S4 HANA, which is a newer version, and it is customers have to move from SAP ECC to S4 HANA. So that is the target date is by 2030. It is a paid support as well available for this. And for the enterprise customers mainly, so the deadline is by 2030, it has to be moved to S4 HANA. So while moving this, I will just introduce myself. So my name is Satish Aralkar, and I have around 25 years of experience. Mainly, I am from manufacturing background. Started my uh, uh, career with Tata Motors in the OEM commercial vehicle manufacturing, and after that, I moved my career after SAP implementation. Moved my career into SAP consulting. So I was I was working for Satyam Computers and IBM India for around 13 years. And I was working on one of the projects. So interestingly, how I would like to share with you how I come across ERPNext is that I was in UK working for telecom, my customers, and we wanted to implement SAP SRM for our suppliers. So it's more than 1,000 suppliers, and so our customer was having the budget constraint, and it is the licensing, SAP's licensing. Due to the licensing cost, we were looking for some alternate source, and so client's project manager asked me to explore more on the open source if we can get, which will be connected to SAP. And this is how, when I was searching for the any open source, I came across ERPNext. That is in 2018. And then I hooked up on the ERPNext. I explored more on the other modules, and when then I came back to India and I started attending the ERPNext conference. It was the Frappe was before that it was the ERPNext conference. So I started attending, and slowly I got into the ERPNext and started contributing to open source community. And later I left SAP Consulting as well, and started my own startup, is the Vedarth solution. And so we from 20 after 2018 we started into the core ERPNext implementations. So we provide the service for ERPNext Greenfield, ERPNext implementation, supports process automation. And what we think is that when you implement any ERP for the client, and so there is a, at one side we have the customers, other side we have the suppliers, and they should be connected to each other. From so my learning from last 25 years is that we are entering the data manually in ERP, and exactly that is the output you are getting in the report or the dashboard format. So to eliminate this, the source of the input data has to be at one side. Either it is a customer or the supplier, or at the entry time at the in the client's ERP. But it has to be one time entry, and later on the all the steps it has to be verified and checked. So that has to be processed so that there will be less data entry, as well as it will be very error prone system. So this is how we implement ERPNext. So we have mainly we are focused on the manufacturing industry. So we have other industries also we have served. And so today we have completed 50 implementations of ERPNext. 42 we are the support engagements we are supporting after implementations. So our main focus is the automation, and we implement with agile methodology. So when we are talking, those who are from SAP background, I would like to mention that whatever the, so from the both, so from the both SAP as well as in the SAP and the ERPNext, both the areas we have the, almost all the modules are available. And in ERPNext, you will find that it's less functionalities, but the prime functionality is available. The main functionality is available there. And in SAP, we have the, there are so many industry specific solutions we have, and it's the huge ERP software, right? So mainly we have the CRM, order management, manufacturing, all the modules are available in ERPNext. So I'm using the ERPNext right from the version 7, and I have seen that many changes are happened, and it become a very robust. So to fulfill the enterprise requirement, version 15, which is the stable version right now. And so from the version 15, we can definitely think of having the stable version, and all the functionalities are the required functionality in the ERP. So it is complemented and it is added very well managed, the compliances, government compliances. It is managed with the GST and the tax compliances in the ERPNext. So why we are, so I will recommend that why we are, we will be the using the ERPNext is that one thing I liked is that it is not the user-based licensing cost. This, since this is the entirely the open source ERP, which is based with the structure is from the all the open source 11 open source component. It is added on the workbench. It is called the Frappe workbench, and it is a web website web application is the through the web we can access this from the any multiple locations. So the one of the two features which the best feature is that it is a mobile compatible and you can access from anywhere, and while the travel also you can access this. Very important feature which I liked is the it is having the inbuilt document management system DMS. If any client you wanted to recommend for this, so you can definitely recommend the document management system, and this is having very strong DMS system which is inbuilt, where we can implement as the paperless organization. So so while working, so I have the both sides experience working in SAP as well as the ERPNext. And over the last 7 years, what I learned is that we have the modules here in the SAP ECC. Similarly, we have the equivalent modules. I tried to combine it here. It is the material management. And usually what happens is that when we get the opportunity, so it is the when I was a SAP consultant, so I have got the extensive experience in the area, because it's the one module is the huge module to learn, and for the implementations in the various industry verticals. So similarly, SAP we have the stock, inventory, and the procurement module. We have the project systems. It is the PS in ERPNext. It is the project task costing module. So plant maintenance is exactly matching with asset maintenance and the maintenance scheduling. We have the FICO in SAP. So similarly, FICO, most of the functionalities are covered in the accounting, budget, cost center management. In all this, it is equivalent. You will not find all the functionalities available from SAP, but which are the required functionalities are available in ERPNext. So when we call the sales and distribution, so it is having the sales, billing, and invoicing. Some of the additional functionalities, what I observed in ERPNext is the you can schedule the repetitive billing, invoicing. For example, if you wanted to start the every first of every month, you wanted to bill specific amounts like our bills, telephone bills or the electricity bills. Similarly, we can send and we can automate this. So other modules, the HCM payroll. So HCM, human capital management, we have the independent HR module. So you may or may not get into the ERPNext package, but it is having the Frappe HR is available, and that comes with the payroll. The quality management is also inbuilt in ERPNext. So when we call the SAP basis, so we have the DevOps and the server management. It is the installed on the on the cloud server. So I will come to the next slide on how we can deploy the entire ERPNext. We call in SAP, we call the ABAP. We have the Frappe bench. As I mentioned, the Frappe bench is the having the 11 open source technologies put together that become a bench. And we have the in ERPNext, it is having the pre-built the packages on the bench. So Frappe bench is built on Python and JavaScript. So we have the SAP BI and BW. So similar to the SAP, it is a different box. So similarly in ERPNext, we have the Frappe Insights, which is there are some dashboards. The module-wise dashboards are inbuilt in ERPNext version 15. And if you want to extend it to the various systems and to the multiple systems you wanted to extend, then we have the centralized Frappe Insights, where you can directly connect with a database or any structured data. So from that, and you can create the dashboards. So when we call the PI, we have the REST APIs available. So SAP ECC, and we discussed about this. So the reason for the migration is the important is the cost savings. So majoritarily with the various cost pressures, many organizations are now thinking of moving to the cost effective solutions. So this is cost saving is the one. And we have, this is the latest technology and the new age ERP where the flexibility is very high flexibility. And here it is in the ERPNext is like once you start implementing it, once you publish it on the Frappe cloud, then you can make the changes the way you want it. Usually what happens that the flexibility is a very critical factor that you have to consider while selecting the ERPs. And UI is also very good UI. So easily you can identify where the module wise, what are the functionalities available. You can define, you can create the shortcuts and all this. So whatever the regular functionality you are using, you can put it on the dashboards and you can easily use it. So less training is required in the ERP next. So majoritarily key consideration is the data conversion. I will say that major. So in when you are creating the when you are considering that moving from one ERP to another ERP, the structure and the database processes, all it will be the different processes. So data conversion is the critical for the migrating from one ERP to another ERP. So here it is the your table fields or the datas may or may not match with ERPNext, but we have to map it. So for that we have created the reusable assets for data migration. Also, we have to consider the process alignment. We have the entirely the new the entire this is the entire box is the ERPNext box is the new box, and it is the different technologies and the processes are very easy to implement the processes. But when we are moving from SAP ECC, we have to consider the process alignments and whatever the custom developments, the objects we have created, whether it is in the core or the peripheral of the SAP ECC, all the customizations we have to list it down, and we have to see that whether these are required in future. So based on that, you can list it down all the Z developments we have done and the functionality of this, and you can review once again. And those are the golden processes which are essential, must to have. Those can be taken into ERPNext. Also about the data, that while migrating the data from ECC to ERPNext, we should consider that from last when the even the master right from the master data and the transactional data, we have to consider that from last how many years you have to consider this data to be used, 3 years or 5 years. So that going forward this system will be it will be the only the required data is transferred to the new system. And the very important any implementation is successful when the end users training and all the users, those who are going to use it, are very well trained. And right from the implementation, right from the beginning of the implementations, they are involved into the implementation processes, and their views are considered during the implementations. So the user adoption is very essential, and the training part, the documentation, the user manual and the videos are very essential for giving the trainings, and that is the reusable asset where another employees, those who are changing it. So it will be very easy for the other employees also to learn the new processes. So while migrating from ECC to ERPNext, so we have come up with this plan. So I will recommend that first for the assessment phase, during the assessment phase, we should make the identify the list down all the required modules, what is into the scope, and we can define the phases wise the implementation. So that we can do it in 1 or 2 weeks of time. So it may change depending on the complexity of the projects. But so first phase is the assessment phase. Once we complete the assessment, then I will recommend to go ahead with the proof of concept, the POC. That means what we can do here is that we can take some of the data, say for example, 50 items and 10 customers, 10 suppliers, and some of the business process, we can identify the critical business processes for the customer. And the POC it should be completed, and all the document has to be completed, and it has verified, and show it to the customer and give it to the end user, how comfortable they are. Their inputs are more important during the implementations. So so after completion of the proof of concept, then client will come up with, you can check with the customer and that how many modules are required, and you can define the phase wise approach to be implemented. And once you get the project, sign the project, then the entire business, the project implementation phases will start. And then you will start with the various phases in during the implementation. And after the implementation, means during the implementation, the last step is to cut over and migrate the entire data, cut over activity, and go live. And then you can give the continuous support of the ERP supports. I will take a pause here. Just if you have any questions, I would happy to answer.
Yes, I think there are now many questions here. Couple of people are asking for your presentation. Uh, so, Ashish, I think you should drop in your email, or Satish, you just drop in your email so that Ashish can reach out to you for the presentation.
Sure.
Biju Nambiar is asking, is ERPNext capable to interact with QC equipment like GC and HPCL?
QC, sorry, say it again.
Is ERPNext capable to interact with QC equipment like GC and HPCL?
Yes.
Can you please explain more about cutover activity from ERP SAP or Zoho ERP to ERPNext?
So the cutover activity is more on the, so we prepare the cutover plan, and cutover activity is when we are migrating all the, so that cutover activity will be executed before the go live. And so for the cutover activity, we have to be precisely create the project, the cutover plan for this. And during this, we have to check that all the data, the master data, transactional data, all this data is migrated into the new system. And is there any issues during this? So it has to be handled immediately. And the statutory requirements like the GST, all this area. So that we have to, that is on the top priority in the cutover activity. So the naming series of the all the documents has to be matched with the earlier ERP's naming series. So this is the most critical, so that the compliance part is taken care. And once we move the data, so all the master data and transactional data, using that we can create the, so we can start using the ERP.
Yes. Kushal is asking more in the pharma side for audit trail, data capture for audits on QC.
Okay, okay. So the very good questions, and in fact, I forgot to mention that whatever. So it is having the. If time permits, I will walk you through the system as well. So it captures whatever the activity is done in the ERPNext. It captures all the activities with the same with the user ID, and audit tracking is it is happened in the system itself. If you want the more closer from the pharma sides, I would say that, for example, it may or may not be required for the manufacturing industry, but for the pharma, it is required that critical documentations and audit tracking. So if you want to see the who has came to the this document, for example, take an example of one uh, invoice, sales invoice. Once it is created, if I go and check that invoice, that also can be who has seen the invoices and when, that also you can track it. So it is at a very very detailed manner it is captured. All the audit trail and audit logs you can capture. Another point I would like to mention here, that you cannot simply delete the documents, or you cannot simply delete any activity you have carried out in the ERP. So it is all the steps it has been captured.
Ashish is asking flexibility in SAP.
Hello,
Yeah, Ashish.
Yeah,
am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just I was curious to learn and understand about the flexibility, which has
Okay.
been just now mentioned. How much flexibility does SAP has, and how much flexibility does ERP Next has? I mean, how would you rate the flexibility and those on the rating of 1 to 10?
It is highly customizable. So I will say customization out of 10, I will give 8 marks to ERP Next.
And what about SAP?
3 to 4.
Oh, thank you, Satish.
So coming to the server sizing, so in the server sizing, what currently we are working on with other customer, and the server sizing is we have the option one, that is the Frappe Cloud. On the first is the so ERP Next. So for everyone, those who are new to ERP Next, I would like to mention that the hosting, like we are hosting with SAP with SAP Cloud, right? So similarly, ERP Next is also providing Frappe Cloud, and so the based on the sizing, we can choose our options for the staging and the production servers. So and the entire support, whatever the supports required from the from the hosting side, we get all the supports from Frappe team. So option one is that the server will be hosted on the Frappe Cloud. We call it as the FC, and the 100% turnkey, everything will be taken care. The upgrades, any new changes, and the application moving from any custom application, everything will be available, and it is very easy to use, and it is you can also self maintain this, but it will be hosted on Frappe Cloud. So the configuration, I have just to give you the idea, I have just given this column the server configuration as well. So this will be the 100% on FC, and it will be charged based on the consumption and the server sizing. Okay. Option two is that if the instance is the bigger size instance and you wanted to host it on on-prem, so uh, Frappe team can deploy. So this is the hybrid option. Option two I'm talking. So this will be deployed on-prem server with a client, and the Frappe Cloud application will be deployed on the server, which can be monitored by the Frappe team, and it will be charged according to the Frappe's service. So when I'm saying the Frappe service, that is the ERP Next is the brand name of the ERP. The company name who of Rishabh Mehta, who has made this the entire ERP 17 years back. So this is the India born ERP given to the world. This is 100% open source ERP. So when I'm saying the Frappe FC, the Frappe technology is the company name who is the parent of the ERPNext. So this will be the hybrid model. So if your server sizing is, the very higher side server sizing, so we have the another option is the hybrid option. So hybrid server, so that can be fulfilled. So the hosting part and it will be taken care. It is the same like our UAT. So the environment I'm talking. So it is the we have in SAP, we have the training, then dev, then quality, and the pre-prod and the production environment. Similarly, we don't have that though this much all the environments, but we have the development environment, quality, and the production environment. So usually we take it in the 3 steps. So coming to the master data, I will, Chetan, you asked for the SPRO, so the setting. So we have the configuration here, and in the ERPNext, we have the ERPNext setting. And I will walk you through, in the last 10 minutes, I will walk you through the from the ERPNext instance. So we have the entirely SPRO setting in the ERPNext. So in the Atom Master, you get the entirely view like MM01. We get the all the views and tabs there. So similarly, we have this, but additionally we get more on this, and also the same Atom. If you want to publish on the customer portal or the supplier portal, you can do it from the ERPNext. So I have taken another purchase order creation. So here there is no transaction code. T codes are not required. So in the purchase order creation, it is a similar to this, but we have the purchase order screen also, and this is the Atom detail screen in the in SAP, and here it is the ERPNext. So we have, you can see here one green dot is, I have highlighted the green dot that shows that for this Atom, we have the inventory, the quantity, one quantity is fulfilled. It can be fulfilled. So that indicates wherever possible, ERPNext has given the indication that you need to order this quantity, this stock is not available. For example, if you are working on the material request, so material request, which atoms, so from the list of the atoms, you will find that which atoms yet to order. So where the purchase order is not created, all the the indicators, the signal indicators, you will find this, and over the period of usage, you will learn more on the ERPNext. So this is here, you can see that it is showing the red dot, which is the inventory of the 10 quantities not available. All right, so coming to the comparison here, that when migrating from SAP ECC to ERPNext, the majoritarily what impacted area is the finance module. So that is the accounting module. We have the basic reporting, but with the help of additionally the Frappe insights, we have the more reporting tools, more dashboards, the latest dashboards also we are building here. But this is a more critical and has to be taken care. It is it is not the easily we can just upload the data, and so the finance is the more critical and highly impacted. Sales and distribution is also there. So this is the medium size, and we have to consider the CRM and sales module in ERPNext, that how it is integrated each other. Also in the CRM, you can deploy and the leads. I'm just giving the example that we can extend this into the Instagram and any social media, that is a LinkedIn and any other social media platform. You can generate the leads, and directly it will come to the ERPNext. So that linkage you can build it on. I think the LinkedIn is API is already available in ERPNext. So logistics, yes, it is the at the low, but and the HRMS is that the HR module. It is the independent module, but I have considered this because many organizations along with SAP ECC, it might be required. So I put it here, the HRMS, but in ERPNext, you can take it in the second phase, or you can add it after the once the ERPNext is so this is the separate module or the separate component of ERPNext HRMS. So all the modules of the HRMS are available, and it is more now, it is more developed with along with the payroll system. So that's all from my side. Any other questions, or I can move to the demo side?
I have a
I
question
have
if
a
you can
question.
take.
Yes. Yes, Rash.
Hi, sir. So I just wanted to understand, I mean, SAP is for quite large enterprises, and the complexities involved in pricing and the masters is fairly high. I mean, let's just take, for example, just pricing. Will ERPNext be ever be able to match up to that? I mean, I understand the answer would be a little more diplomatic, saying yes, it's possible, something is doable. But should we even think about that level of matchability of converting an SAP into an ERPNext for a Fortune 500 type of company?
Some of the process might find difficult, but the straightforward processes, yes, we can match it. But the pricing models, we have the, so I will just show you that how it is configured, and you will come to know once you see the screens, so all the flexibility it has given. Only thing is that we have to configure, and I will say that 80-90% it is the entire box is built, but 10% during the implementations, some of the areas we have to configure, we have to customize, and if required, we have to build the application. Means I mean to say that the wherever the some of the business processes are not able to fulfill by the ERPNext, we can customize this, and we can build add-on to ERPNext, we can build the application. That is the custom application. This is how we Z developments we do it in SAP, right?
Okay, 80-90% is a pretty good
Yes.
effort that you have said. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Yuvraj. My question is regarding, do we have any Frappe extension supporting to build the analytics solution? Because
Yes.
now ERPNext has the data residing in the MariaDB, correct? So that is a transaction data. And this one, okay, if Frappe extension, okay, why I'm asking is, I'm just seeing actually to integrate Nine, okay, that is a software analytic platform to it, because that is also a Java-based open source platform, okay. And actually, I'm planning to integrate that with the software, the ERPNext, and to build the Nine analytics solution, because that supports even the ML algorithm and other things. So for a transaction processing system with this data, it is easy to actually build a NIME analytics. So that's a very powerful one. If actually on the analytics side and the ML algorithm side, okay, if extensions are not much supported, I'm thinking of actually working on that direction. I'm just curious to understand whether I can move forward in this area.
Very good, Yuvraj. So I will say that the information what I have as of now is that we can build the Frappe insights, the dashboards, and connect the database, multiple database. So ERPNext database is the MariaDB, and multiple instances or from the different sources we can build it. So that data we can connect and build it on the same platform using the Frappe insights. So that is the independent Frappe tool. We can use it. Your question is that whether we can so that product, that tool you are saying, that is also open source.
Yeah, that is an open source. That name of the tool is Nime, KNIME. It is basically like a ERP with actually like a minimum data. For example, around 10 lakhs records or something or so. Okay, with that actually you'll be able to create an ML algorithm and show the analytics. It comes support complete data engineering and data science solution. Even actually, if you want to scale up, it has the support to integrate with SAP, Databricks, Snowflake, like other platforms also. So if actually your volume of data is going to go up, then in that case actually it can support any number volume of data. So that is not an issue. The one good thing is actually it is open source. It can be actually self-hosted. It can be installed separately in cloud or in on-prem. And this actually also has actually like you can create your own extensions. For example, actually it supports there is a framework called Eclipse RCP. That means actually you can create your own extensions with the custom node. Even actually new software like ERPNext node kind of thing also. You can create a custom node, and with that actually you can give the integration to any new players. Okay, so that easy it is actually to give the integration. I'm just asking because if actually extensions and in the inside Frappe inside because I'm new to ERP as well as to ERPNext and Frappe. I am not sure whether actually if the platform has matured enough, because when you see people usually move to Power BI, Tableau, okay, or actually a hardcore ML algorithm systems. But this has actually sufficient, like for a minimal volume of data. Okay, it has a very good support for this in 9. So why not actually we can integrate that? I'm thinking. Because only based on your answer, actually, I can move in that direction because I cannot put
Sure,
waste
sure.
my effort, right? That's why.
I think, Yuvraj, you can go ahead with this integration. Once, if you need any help, so I will extend my help wherever required. And
Thank you, sir.
once the API is established, we can make it open source. We can
Thank
give
you.
it
Thanks, sir.
community, so where the people can start using it and go on adding more and more the inputs.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Okay,
I'll be in
thank
touch
you.
with you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you
So this is
have
Biju
dropped.
Nambia.
Yeah, Biju.
So I just want to know, I'm a pharma professional, so I just want to know that whether our QC data can be directly connected to this ERP Next, whether that can capture the data directly from our systems or softwares like
Yeah.
Chameleon 7.2.
Yes. So, Biju, so this is we have in most of the, so this is the open APIs are available in ERPNext. You can connect to any systems, and it can be integrated. The data can be integrated with other systems. So this is the open APIs are available for all the doc types in the ERPNext. So you can connect for the data.
So is this only data or something like drafts and something that can be also integrated with it?
Yeah, so that we will have to work on the graphs and other this thing. But using the APIs, yeah, definitely you can give the pass on the data.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I have actually dropped Frappe Insights URL in the chat. So Yuvraj, since you were talking about it, you can definitely check it out. Frappe internally we use all the Frappe apps itself. So for team coordination we use Game Plan. It is also an app built by Frappe. For dashboards, for tracking where are the data is coming from, we use Frappe Insight. So we use internally also the same app. So you can definitely try it out.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Any other questions?
I think Sandeep has a question. Yes, Sandeep.
Hi, this is Sandeep.
Hi, Sandeep.
Thanks, Satish. Thanks for this information. I just have two questions related to accounting. One is in SAP we have like a COGM, correct? Cost of goods manufactured. So I was not able to see any such a configuration in ERPNext. So can you guide on me on this topic? And second is like in Atom, we have like material group wise accounting, correct? Like raw material, semi-finished good, finished goods. So here in ERPNext, I didn't find some solution for that. So if you have
Okay.
any solution, can you please guide me on that?
So yeah, so your first is
Thank
the
you.
cost of goods sold.
Cost
Uh,
of goods manufactured, COGM.
so this is, you can get it right from the bill of material. So you will have to configure it here, and you get the all the cost of goods. So here all the operations and everything is available here, and here is the costing part.
Correct. So I got that cost of goods in BOM with operations as well as raw material, but in GL it is not getting posted. So
Okay.
can you guide me how COGM, a separate GL, can be configured and how it can be seen
We
in
can,
the
yes,
GL
yes.
reporting?
Yes, yes. So we will take it offline, one to one. So after
Okay,
this
okay,
call, we
no
will
problem.
connect, and one to one we can connect. Okay.
Thank you,
And
Satish.
your second question is the material group in SAP.
Type wise, like in SAP we have like valuation class where we assign some GLs, correct? So and based on the valuation class we are able to bifurcate the posting in the accounting. So I'm not able to see that in ERP. So can you
Okay.
guide me on that if you have any like solution
Yes.
for?
So quickly, I will just, for the interest of time, I will just say, show you that there is a setting in the in ERPNext.
Yeah, that will be very helpful.
So you have to set the accounting dimensions like here. So you
Okay,
set this accounting dimensions, and based on the which group you wanted to set. Okay. So for example, if I go here on the atom group, so this is the atom master. Uh,
correct. Atom group is there. Yeah.
Atom group is there. If you want, you can just add your additional fields, and you can make it as the accounting group. So similarly, if you want the in the if you want to have the material group to be captured, so that there is a similar to the accounting dimension, there is a inventory dimension is also available. So
Okay,
you
okay.
need to
Great.
explore more. There is a documentation, docs.erpnext.com. There is documentation similar to like help.sap.com. So similarly here is a
Got it. Got
SAP.
it. Got
Okay.
it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Satish.
Okay. Okay. Welcome. So any other questions?
I'm dropping the documentation for people to access to it. It's
Yes.
like a
Yes.
manual.
Thank you. Thank you, Bobby.
You can refer to it, and in case you have any questions, our implementation partners like Veda, they'll help you out with your personal use cases.
So yeah, so I will just walk you through the entire system. So this is the instance ERPNext ERP, and you can customize and you can configure the your homepage same like your SAP login pad. And I have configured here the modules which I am using right now. So in the manufacturer, so these are the shortcuts wherever I can see the inventory, and if you see here my inventory for the store stock value for the store VS and the Pune warehouses. So similarly, you can see, so these are the snapshot of this. So quickly you can see here. We have the help desk, that is the ticketing tool. We have like, so you can extend this help desk tool to the your customer as well. So using the web form or we usually we implement with the QR code if you are manufacturing the equipment. So that goes to along with that QR code, we can paste it on the equipment where just scan it, and the user can raise the tickets on this, or you can just simply fill up the same to the Google form. They can put. So here you have the all the ticketing types, and service level agreement is also available in the help desk. So I will take more time. I will so this is the CRM. We have all the leads opportunities, and so this is the Frappe's CRM module. So everything is available. This leads, you can connect this lead with directly from where you are getting all the leads. You will get it. You can find that whether this is converted or not, and so on. So similarly, so this is also very well matured module. In the accounting, we have the GST India. So this is the compliance part. So I will just show you that in the accounting, we have the chart of accounts. So this is more important to see the chart of accounts. Okay, and so this is the chart of account, and we can configure based on the country wise. You can configure if you select the company. So right from beginning, I will show it to you. So S- So in SAP, we have the structure, the group, company group, then company, and then sales area, then we have the plants, right? So similarly, we have the structure here. And you get all the information here about the company. So you can see that the PAN number, it is checked and it is valid. If so, similar to the GST number, if the GST number is deactivated for, say, for example, our suppliers, some of the subcontracting suppliers, their GST number is deactivated, you cannot raise the purchase order, or you can't make the payment entry. You can't give the payment because their GST is inactive. So it is very, the validations are very well set in the compliance part, so that we are not at the loss and you don't have to recover from the vendor. So that part is taken care. So similarly, we have the chart of accounts and all the, the account receivables, account payables are available. Also, we have the, I'll just walk you through the quickly the accounting dashboards we have. So you can may not have all the data available here. And so this is the payable reports. All the reports, standard reports are available. You will find that here the custom reports and custom documents we have created. So you will find here that business segment is the SAP term, and we have created the business term here in the system. So whatever you are doing the custom to ERP next, it will be listed, and custom reports will be captured here. So these are the standard account payable. Then we have the account payable summary. So this is the standard reports. Okay, so then we have the HRMS available. So employee life cycle, right from beginning, right from the employees onboarding. So we have the onboarding, we can define the template. So one project, small project is getting created while the employee onboarding. So you can list down all the tasks for the onboarding. And if it is delayed by, say, for example, you set the 24 hours delayed, then the employee should be productive. So that setting you can do it here. We have the employee grievances, then training module is also available. If your employees are off-site somewhere, they are working, so you can collect all their what work they have done and the summary statement. System will send auto email daily or weekly at 3 o'clock, so that you will get all the employee summary. Then we have the reports, the custom reports are available. So this is a performance management. We have the shift and attendance. So this is also a very robust model. And this is expense claim is like same like SAP Concur. And you will find that many, so here it is, you can directly upload, you can attach using the mobile, you can attach the receipts, travel receipts, Ola Uber receipts, you can also attach, and you can put it here, all the expenses happened, same like SAP Concur, and it will go to your people manager or your next level manager. Then once he approves, it will go to the account. So that setting we can do. So this is expense. The recruitment is the entire module is available right from once you collecting the job requirements. That is the from all the departments you can plan for the next 1 year. How many the what are the openings and the job openings. So you can collect this, and then it will come to HR. Then with specific job description JD, it will be published, and you can publish it on LinkedIn or Naukri.com or any social portals. You can publish it, and once you publish it, so job opening, I will just show you that if I have. So And so that all the information will be captured directly. So any engineer who applies, so it will be captured here. No need to download and store like earlier we used to do the folders. So no, it is required. So it is very integrated process that will be captured based on the recruitment. So and it will offer to the once the candidate applies, it will be given to the interview panel. The panel will get the reminders for the taking the interviews, all the rounds, get the feedback, interview feedback, you will get it. And once you feed all the interview feedback, so you have the communication skills and proactive, how many, so what is the average, all the feedbacks you can give about this. So recruitment model is also well established. Also the leave, all the leaves are similar, which is the attendance and the leave modules, they both are required for the so you have the leave. So once you start the leave application, so it will be, you get all the, this is the allocation, yearly allocation. You can allocate the leave bulkly. What is the policy, company policy? Based on that, you can deploy this. Now, also we have the payroll. Payroll is also so up to the payroll, and you will find that under the, so this is a SPRO here. Under this, you can calculate on attendance or leave, and then you can make the setting and you can check the pay slip. So the here you can get the salary registers as well. So this is about the HR, and in the manufacturing we have the entire 3P model, right from bill of material and the atoms bill of material. You can define which is the atom. Say for example, this atom is the stock atom or the non-stock atom, and here itself you get to know that the 360-degree view of the atoms. And in the snapshot, you will find that it is very slow moving atom, right? All the material movement, how much material movement has happened here. And you will find that the bill of material. So you will find this bill of material. So this is the default. And what are the operations we have added with this. So this is then you have the scrap generation. If you can put the process loss or the process loss quantity, then we have the, if you want to show this to the customer, what is our bill of material, you can publish it on the website, and then you can create on the customer portal, you can show this the progress of this. So that is also available. So we have the product bundle functionality. So it is like it is in the IS retail, we use it at in the shopping mall, we get buy one get so the bundle, right? Shirt and pant put together, it is the bundle of one product bundle. It is, but when you go to the counter, it is captured with the price. So similar functionality, we have product bundle. Then atom price, that is the pricing, that is the buying, and we can create the multiple catalogs for this. If you have the dealer network, if you have the the channel partners, you can define the manufacturing catalog, the buying catalog and the selling catalog. So if you are selling it, so you can define the selling catalog. So this is the selling catalog, and you can have the functionality here that you can put the validate. So this is, I think, the atom price. So this functionality is available. The I was talking about the how flexible it is. This is the pricing rule, and this is so dynamic, and we can extend to any level. We can extend atom level or the material group level. We can extend this. So you can apply these rules, pricing rules. If if you want to give the discount for if you buy the scaling, quantity scaling, you can do it here. Also, if my so and so customer who buys this, then he will get the 10% discount. So that all the combinations you can put it here. I think someone asked me that how it is. I think Ashish, you asked about the flexibility, right? So this is the flexible of the setting up the pricing. Only the configuration we have to do, and wherever required, we can customize this. So this is about the pricing. We have on the sales, we have all the customer quotations, sales order. So everything comes on the sales order. So you can also extend to the point of sale POS. We have the POS independent module itself. So for retails, you can directly scan and directly put it. Uh, in the sales, we have the customer, then we have the quotations. So you will find that the some of the so from the leads, we have created the quotations, and so this is a print format. You will find that we can customize the print format the way we want it, and here are the print formats we have created. So also we have the, if you want to add the images here, so we can add the images. So print formats and all this. Also we can automate this. Once I submit the quotation, it will go to the customer directly. So so it is the channel. I forgot to mention that the communication channel with ERPNext is the email is the widely used. Telegram and WhatsApp integration is also available for this. So you can send the details about the transportation or any details, documents, the so and so invoice is created, or payment follow-up. You can send the reminders to your customers. So on this. Chetan, you asked about the SPRO. So I will just show you the SPRO here. So this is the ERPNext setting, and you get the system setting here. Okay, so this is the SPRO global. You can define your country based on the country. Your chart of account is defined, language is defined. This is the predefined then we have the enable onboarding. So this setting is that those who are new, then the system will guide them how to create a purchase order, how to create a quotation, for example. Then this is a like a onboarding driven, so the wizard driven document creation. So we have all the functionalities here. This is the system setting, and we have the global settings as well. So global default. Then here you define the currency symbol, whether you required it or not. So what is the currency? Then rounding off all the configuration, you can do it here. So then, and this is the module wise. So in it all put together, all the modules you can configure. Say for example, manufacturing model, you wanted to have the bill of material and the production. So here you can come and you can set up here. Okay, so this is the capacity planning. You can define here the capacity so that you will get the what is currently in the pipeline. Then we have the email notifications here. So this is the channel here I have set up about this. So this is the email ID. We have created the password here. And also we have the, if you want to system to read your mails and take the actions, that is also possible. If you want to send by default outgoing emails. So if you create the sales invoice and has to be, the PDF has to go to the after submit, you wanted to send to the customer, so that you can set up. So this will be the default outgoing. Also you can define the your signature and all. So this is also available in ERPNext out of the box. So this is the notifications, auto email reports and the notifications. If something happened, then you can create the notifications. So this notification exit interview scheduled, and this will be triggered. So similarly, we can trigger and we can create the notifications here. So also we have the support. I mentioned about the support. We can create the tickets. The asset module is also available, and the entire asset and asset maintenance. The team we have so this is usually the breakdown and plant maintenance models, which can be fulfilled from here. But we can define the company assets here. Then we have the asset location. You can define the asset locations and what is the parent and what is the all the geolocation also you can track it. if you want to, yeah, so on the asset moment, you can track the moment. Say, for example, you wanted to track the laptops issued to the employees. So similar assets or one, sorry. So that also you can define. So this is you can define here who is the asset moment, under whom it is, to whom, who is the employee, from employee and to employee. So that also you can capture it in ERPNext. So the entire asset model and the asset capitalization repair is also available. So various reports are available. Inventory management, it is the standard model, which we have the entire model available for this. You can see all the dashboards here for the inventory models. And the QC, the quality control, you can define the QC and you can create the templates, you can create the goals, you can have the pre-dispatch quality control. Then at the time of GRN, you can define the QC for the specific item. Also, you can define the each component, what is the dimension to be checked, what is the tolerance, that also you can define it. The project systems, I will say that PS is, you can define the projects and you can create the uh, project and you will find that there is the number of tasks available. So this is all the projects and you can see the list view, that is a Gantt chart. In the Gantt chart, you will find that what is my current project with the task. Also, you can define the milestones here and what is if the milestone is completed or it is delayed, the system will send you the reminders to the project owner or the project participants, those who have assigned the task. So once you go inside this, you can track the timesheet as well, how much time it took, whether this is billable. So, and you can track this. So this can be used by the IT companies to track the timesheet and billable activities, right? So coming to the Frappe framework now, the user similar to our users, we have the user and authentication here. So this is my basic information is captured. Then we have the roles. So I'm an admin here, so I got all the roles here. And also you can restrict on the module wise, you can restrict. So fine tuning with you can say, for example, in the sales order for the atom, if you wanted to hide the price column, that also you can do it in ERPNext, so that other those who are not having the authorization to see the price, we can hide it on the document field level. Also authorization can be managed. So yeah, so you can change the password and all this. So this is the self driven, that once you log in, you can click on the forgot password and it will come here and it will be reset your password. So all the information is available. If you want to create the user, and as I mentioned, the API is also available. So you can create the system user here and give the API keys and the secret to the third party application, where it will get connected with ERPNext. So integrations, some of the integrations are available out of the box. So the Google services are available. Dropbox, the backup services are available. S3 backup, that is AWS services. So this is available. Uh, and the payment gateway is also available. So authentication, so social login. If you want to log in from the LinkedIn or the Facebook, so directly you can connect here to the ERPNext instance. Also, the beautiful model is the website model. Here you will get to know that you can define and our website, Vedarth Solutions website, we have developed the website on this model on the ERPNext only. Also, you can create the web form if you want to collect the information from customer or the suppliers. Or so similarly, you can see that we have created this form, and you will get you can So the feedback and all this. So you can create similarly, and it will get into the directly into the ERPNext. So this is the very good and useful model. So to interact with outside of this, yeah, and so this is the service. We have the employee self-service ESS. So employee can directly file the tax in the ERPNext HR module. So that's all from my side. Any other questions you have?
Let's pick up a couple of questions, Satish. I think, like right now, the bird's eye view of the entire ERPNext instance that you gave quickly was very important for people to gauge if they'll be
Right.
interested in it. That was very great. I think let's see a couple of questions if there are. Um, Raghav is asking, do we have a product equivalent to SAP Process Manager and ERPNext to visualize and manage business processes effectively? Did I miss a word?
Rahul, can you explain more?
Hello. Yeah, hi. So
Hi.
as we have SAP Signavio Process Manager and Process Intelligence, so do you have a equivalent product in ERPNext to be able to visualize the business processes that takes place?
So visualize the business process. We don't have that much visibility on the processes, but we can define this. And from that, let me. So this process is not available out of the box, but we have the workflow is available. Uh, So work, but such detailed process is not out of the box. It is not available, but we can take offline to take a deeper dive.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Satish.
Hello.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah, can we customize the schedule reports like for every 24 hours it should be sent to the director through the WhatsApp kind of. You mentioned
Yes.
only email notification. Can we do it WhatsApp also?
Yes. Yes. So under the notification, you can set up within 24 hours. You can whatever the information. So I will just show it to you that you can under the notifications you can create and you can define the channels.
Okay, through your WhatsApp also can we do it, right?
Yes, yes. So any channel you can. So once you install the APIs of the WhatsApp and Telegram, so here you will find that it is going through the Telegram or this. So then you can define this, and intervals you can set it.
Is there any extra pricing involving in it because you're using WhatsApp?
Yes, yes. So you will have to buy the APIs from business WhatsApp.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Satish. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Welcome.
Ravi Shankar is asking, can we have provision for supplier portal?
Supplier portal, it is we have Vedarth Solutions. We have developed the supplier portal on top of the ERPNext. So if required, I can we can connect directly. I will give you a demo of the supplier portal.
Correct. So I think it's pretty evident from people who switched from any ERP to ERPNext that the backing off rate is quite less. Like that is, you are on ERPNext, chances to switch to go back to some other ERP is very less because it's highly customizable and adaptable to your particular use case. And it's just couple of testimonials I've gone through, and now when Satish rated ERPNext, it became very evident to me that ERPNext is different in its own way. So, Satish, thank you very much for this particular session. I think a big thanks to Vedarth and Satish for sharing their expertise and practical insights today. And if this session was helpful, I would like to request everyone to spare a minute and fill out this public webinar feedback form. It will help us to bring better sessions for you, and also drop in your questions if we were unable to answer a couple of them. And we hope you leave with some clarity and confidence and take a step in your ERPNext journey. There is also a 14-day free trial available. You can definitely check it out. I am dropping the link for that as well. Satish, if you have anything in your mind to end this conversation with.
No, I think thank you everyone for joining this session, making this very interesting with your questions. And if you have any other questions, so I have given my email ID. You can reach out to me. I will answer your all the questions. So thank you very much.